What's going on, everybody? What's going on? It's your boy Jamelio7 with Sinister 7 Gaming. And in this video, I'm going to do my first movie review. Yes, you heard me correct. My first movie review happening right now. But today I'm gonna be doing my first movie review. I wanted to pivot the channel. I wanted to start capturing my true thoughts about things I love. I don't play video games. Like, I'm not a completionist, and I'm not like one of those people that like to speed run and do different things like that. So finding games to cover were becoming a bit hard, but I do love anime, TV shows, and movies. So I decided that we're gonna do a little pivot and we're gonna take some time out to really talk about some of these good movies that I've been watching. Today we're gonna talk about Sonic 2. I had the privilege to go see Sonic 2 tonight, and it was amazing. It was like Sonic 2 was amazing. Jim Carrey was amazing. James Marsden was amazing. Ben Schwartz was amazing. Tika Sumpter was amazing. Natasha Rothwell was amazing. Even Shamar Moore was amazing. Like, I just love the movie. And let's not take this out of context. It wasn't like this groundbreaking movie like I say an Avatar or Titanic. It was a fun movie. And that's all Sonic 2 was supposed to be, a fun movie. Idris Elba killed Knuckles. Like, he killed it. He was funny, and he was stoic, and he was a powerful character. But I digress. Let's get a little bit into the movie. So the movie starts off with Dr. Eggman, Jim Carrey, on the Mushroom Island. Starts off where it left off in part one, and every day he's trying to figure out how to get off that island. But meanwhile, he's making coffee, mushroom coffee. Terrible idea. Never try that, ever. Never try mushroom coffee. So he is also developing a mushroom satellite that's going to send a beam off the mushroom planet with the electric quill that he got from Sonic in part one, and it worked. Some goons come through a gold portal. He sets off three booby traps, gets rid of the goons. He thinks he's home free. He's walking through the portal, and boom, here comes Knuckles. Knuckles comes in. They find out that Knuckles is looking for Sonic. Dr. Robotnik, hey Sonic, match made in heaven, right? Right? Let's go. So we fast forward to Sonic. Sonic is in Seattle, still living the life, trying to be the blue blur, trying to be the superhero he knows he can be. And he sucks at it. It's pretty bad. Like, he's pretty bad at being a superhero. That whole crime fight sequence is funny as shit and god awful. We should never have superheroes like that, ever. We're cool. So that happens, and he's seen sneaking back home, where Tika Sumpter, his mom Maddie, is going to tell him that his dad Tom is actually at the lake waiting for him, where Sonic is going to fall asleep because he was out all night, and he's going to fall in the water, foreshadowing of him hating water. So he's going to fall into the water, wake up, and then Tom is going to give him the great power, great responsibility speech, but with a little Sonic twist on it, basically about not looking for your moment, being ready for your moment. So they do that. Meanwhile, they fast forward, they show a little bit more of the city off, and then Tom and Maddie are going away. So that kind of like lets you know that this movie was kind of more about Sonic, more about Ben getting to, just live his life and show what a teenage Hedgehog can get into when left alone. So they go away to Hawaii. Maddie's sister Rachel was played by Natasha Rothwell. is getting married to Randall, who's played by Shamar Moore. They are in Hawaii. Sonic is going to give them one of the rings to get to Hawaii for the wedding. And, time goes into the whole spiel of be on your best behavior, Sonic. And Sonic, it's cool. Don't worry about it. Then he brings the lawnmower in the living room. The lawnmower. He brings the lawnmower. It was there. Seen it. So that happens. Meanwhile, Tails is coming through a portal because Tails is looking for Sonic. So Tails tracks Sonic down to the city of Greenville, which was weird because if you tracked him this far, why wouldn't you be able to track him directly to his house? But that's neither here nor there. So it makes you think that knock at the door is going to be Tails, but it wasn't. The knock at the door is actually Eggman with his new superpower weapon and Knuckles. So Sonic's going to charge up, basically saying that, yeah, I beat you before, beat you again, it's about to go time, like that, And then Knuckles comes out, no, and Knuckles hits like a train. He might hit like a galactic star cruiser. I don't know. But he hits hard as hell. So they have a little fighting sequence. Sonic is completely overmatched because Knuckles, he says it, Adrian says it throughout the sequence, like he's trained every day for this. Like he tells Sonic he's untrained, he's unworthy of the power. Sonic's like, I want you, you'll never get my power. Because he's going off what he believes from the first movie. And Knuckles like, do it look like I need your power? And then he charges up red and his, oh my God, Knuckles looked amazing in this movie. So you have that going on. So Sonic is pretty much getting his ass kicked. Sonic gets his ass kicked. Knuckles pulls up in the police car. Not Knuckles, Tails. Tails pulls up in the police car, hits Knuckles, boom. Knocks Knuckles off Sonic, they get away. While they're away, they sit up there and Tails explains to Sonic what's going on. Sonic starts to connect the dots with the map that was given to him by Longclaw from part 1, the bird mom that he had in part 1. It turns out that the tribe that attacked his village in part 1 was actually all of the last of the Echidnas. Knuckles was too young to go to that battle. I'm guessing none of them came back. So that was the day both of their lives changed, so to speak. So it ends up being that they have something in common later on. But upon looking at the map, an image comes out of Longclaw explains to Sonic that you have to protect the Master Emerald because that is actually what Knuckles is looking for. Knuckles is looking for the Master Emerald. And anybody who plays Sonic knows when you collect all 7 of the Chaos Emeralds, they turn to one big emerald, and that's the Master Emerald. You can do whatever your thought is, that's what you can do. So they find out that the thing that they need to get to the Master Emerald is in Siberia. Yep, I said it. Siberia. So it's gonna be some snowboarding. Sonic and Tails go to Siberia, where they have the most epic dance battle. Yeah, I said they had a dance battle against Russians in Siberia in a tavern. That happened. But so that happens. When the dance battle, they actually get the compass. After they get the compass, they're ambushed by Dr. Eggman and Knuckles. Tails is badly injured. Tails is badly injured. Colleen actually did a really good job of voice acting Tails. Tails is very believable, like a two-tailed fox. I thought that was pretty cool. She did a really good job with Tails. Tails is badly injured, and Dr. Eggman and Knuckles gets away, but before they leave, they create an avalanche where Sonic has to snowboard down a hill from an avalanche while holding an unconscious Tails. He's trying to call his dad. His dad is in the middle of a wedding. So his dad, like, it was a very cringy, funny moment because everything, the Sonic called maybe like 2 or 3 times. And he had to end up texting his dad let Tom know that it's an emergency. So he picks up the FaceTime. What's going on? It better be a emergency. He shows them the avalanche. So it's like Sonic had lost all his range in the fight with Knuckles. So he actually needed Tom, his dad, to use the one ring that they had left to get Sonic to anywhere but in front of this avalanche. So earlier in the movie, Tom was playing with his niece, and he got the ring that Sonic gave him mixed up with the wedding rings. Yeah, so he had to go stop the wedding, which Rachel had already told him, Tom, if you miss my wedding, I'll kill you. Yes, he said. He had to go and get the ring in the middle of the ceremony and use the ring. When he used the ring, guess what happened? Hawaii, Siberia, snow, beach. You know the rest. It was funny as shit. So that happens. Then I ambush ensues because Randall the whole time was part of this organization called Gun that came together to stop extraterrestrial invasions or whatever, i.e. Sonic, Knuckles, Tails, that kind of thing. And so they capture Tails and Sonic. Tom starts swinging on all the goons, right? They get loose. They capture him. Maddie and Rachel are trying to plead with the leader of the organization, who is the general or whatever from part 1. It actually ends up that, like I said, that's Randall's superior. And so Maddie and Rachel ends up going into like Charlie's Angel mode. They found Tails' bag and they started using all the gadgets and whatnot in Tails' bag to actually go on a rescue mission and revenge on Randall. So they get that done. Meanwhile, Dr. Robotnik and Knuckles are using the compass to find the actual temple where the Master Emerald is gonna be. So they find that right as Maddie saves Sonic and Tails and everybody. Sonic feels terrible that he let all this happen. So what Sonic ends up doing is running off across the ocean to go to the green radiating beam that just came from the temple. And he's running across the water. Again, I said that we already foreshadowed the fact that he hates water. He's like, it has to be water. And so he ends up getting washed on shore at the temple island. So along that way, Dr. Robotnik and Knuckles are making their way through the temple. And right as Robotnik was about to double cross Knuckles, Sonic shows up. And when Sonic shows up, Knuckles and Sonic have this epic battle. Sonic obviously has gotten stronger. He knows Knuckles moves a little bit more, and he's winning. Right when they're fighting, Dr. Eggman is still in the Chaos Emerald, and Sonic is like, Knuckles, look, he's still in the Emerald. And Knuckles is like, you think I'll fall for that? So then Knuckles turns around, he sees Dr. Robotnik's actually still in the Emerald, and what ends up happening is a little dialogue because Knuckles thought they were friends. Dr. Robotnik's like, ain't no such thing as friends. Friends are dookie. Like that. So Dr. Robotnik combines with the Chaos Emerald and teleports back to the shop where his lieutenant Agent Stone is. But this lieutenant is captured by Adam Polly, who's playing Wade, who's actually sheriff for the weekend because Tom is in Hawaii at the wedding. So that happens. Once that happens, he turns the tide on Wade. The agents from Gunn show up and say, Dr. Robotnik, come out now, you know, that kind of thing. And when he comes out, they have some dialogue, and then he uses his mind to take all the metal, trains, tanks, buses, cars, everything. He creates this big, beefy robot. You know, vintage Dr. Robotnik type stuff. And he pretty much is destroying the whole town, right? Sonic and Knuckles made up in the temple because Sonic saves Knuckles' life. And they are on their way on an airplane back with Tails to save the day, pretty much. So Knuckles jumps off. Sonic's like, wait, we're team. So they don't know what the hell is going on with Knuckles. Knuckles just jumps off. They get to fighting Robotnik. Robotnik is this machine is on 10. Like 10, like that, right? And is shooting missiles and lasers, and it's just all kind of shit. It's just shooting at Sonic. So Sonic ends up coming up with a plan between Knuckles, because everybody tried to take down the robot individually. Tails with her smarts, Knuckles with his power, Sonic with his speed, to no avail. So they had to come up with a plan that utilized everything. Sonic ended up being a decoy. Tails and Knuckles got in the inside. Knuckles hit Dr. Robotnik with the hammer, knocked the Chaos Emerald out. So the Chaos Emerald pops out. Sonic gets it, it crumbles, turns into 7 Chaos Emeralds, smaller Chaos Emeralds that actually do nothing. Dr. Robotnik puts the robot into auxiliary power, and now he's controlling it manually, no longer with the power of the Emerald. He's about to kill Maddie, Sonic, and Tom when they have a team moment where they put all their energy together, and the Chaos Emeralds come to life. And guess what? Sonic turned into a Super Saiyan. So I was like, yes! So he turns into a Super Saiyan. Or Super Sonic, I should say, and completely wrecks the giant robot that Dr. Robotnik has. Meanwhile, having some cool taglines going away, just looking epic. He flies. The gold auras radiating all over his body and stuff. It's just epic, right? So after that dialogue, after Dr. Robotnik's robot is destroyed, and Knuckles like, because Tom and Maddie are gonna run up to hug Sonic, which I can look at that and see that's a terrible idea, right? They end up being stopped by Knuckles. Knuckles was like, he's no longer the Sonic you knew, and it was like, oh, okay. So I'm like, he raised his hand up, and he started to make this black cloud come down. So the black cloud turned into a chili dog. So yep, that's definitely the Sonic we know. He ended up giving up the power of the Chaos Emeralds, and Knuckles ended up putting the Master Emerald back together. So that was pretty much the end of Sonic 2. Sonic 2 was amazing, but the thing I really didn't expect for him to have a post-credit scene, and then the post-credit scene was none other than Shadow. So Shadow's gonna be in Sonic 3. Shadow will be in Sonic 3. So that's Sonic 2. It's my review. I think the movie was amazing. I think the acting and voice acting was cool as shit. It's a real good feel-good story. It doesn't take itself too seriously. It's not supposed to. It's a video game movie. If I had to give it a rating, I'd give it a solid 8 out of 10. Definitely give it an 8 out of 10. They had some cringy moments. It had some really good feel-good moments as well. But all in all, it was a pretty good movie. But again, it's your boy Jamelio with Sinister 7 Gaming, or should I say Sinister 7 Reviews. If you liked it, definitely give me a thumbs up. of course, leave a comment below so we can talk about it. And subscribe if you're not already a subscriber. But I'll see you in the next one. Peace.